The children were going out to the garden to play, and the grandma also said that she also come. Why does she want to come? See, even she knows to play all the games when she was as young as Meenu, but she said that she cannot play now as she is old, but she can sit there and watch them play. So all of them went to the garden. Now in the garden they met Sheila and they met Sahil, and they decided to play hide and seek. So Chinu was made the catcher of the hide and seek. So he had started counting up to 10, and meantime everyone will hide. But they asked him to wait to see two more girls standing there. Maybe they also want to play. So they decided to call them and told them that this is Meenu and these are our friends who want to play with them. So the girls just started running away. So they called them back and asked them to tell their names, and they said that they cannot be friends to them. All the parents of these kids will be very angry if they start playing together, and they will say that you should not have played with the untouchables. So even the friend said that definitely her mother is going to be very angry if they play with the two girls, the two untouchable girls. But that was not the case for Meenu and Chinu. So that very moment they called their grandma and told her the whole story about the untouchables and the two girls. The two girls were not ready to play with them as they were considering themselves the untouchables, and the parents would be very angry if the other kids would play with them. So what grandma said, let us see. Now grandma was told about all the story about Sheila and her mother, that she will get angry and everything. So grandma called the two kids and told that the word has gone so far and we want to keep these bad things in our mind. It should not be done. You are also children that are created by God. So you are also equal. Don't worry, you can play everyone, you can play with everyone. Nobody will get angry. But Meenu, as you can see, the Sheila, she started telling, but my mother is going to be very angry. So grandma said, what you can tell your mother the story that I am going to tell you. It was a very beautiful story about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Who was Mahatma Gandhi? Buzz says he is the father of the nation, right? And everyone loves him, but everyone does not follow him. That is, we do not follow what he always tried to say. And what does he say? He used to say that if nobody at all should be treated like an untouchable. He said that it is not right that people who do certain types of work should be untouchables. This is because you can see even the girls started telling that their parents work in the villages and they clean the toilets and the places. Even both the two sisters, they do this cleaning work. So in fact, what Meenu says is that your family is helping the other places to remain clean. That is so nice. Why should you only clean the place? We all should start cleaning our place. You are in fact helping us to keep our places clean. Why are you called untouchables? You should not be called untouchables. So in fact, because of this problem, what Mahatma Gandhi did, he used to call such people who used to do these works Harijans. Now what does Harijan means? Harijan means children of God. So he felt that no one should be called untouchable and that they are the children of God. So they all should be treated equal. Now she started the story about the Sabarmati ashram, which is situated at the banks of the river Sabarmati. Now where is that? So we can check that in the map. Let us see. Here we have Gujarat and here is Ahmedabad. So the ashram is in Ahmedabad near the banks of the river Sabarmati. So grandma started the story that Gandhiji lived in this ashram with his disciples. People in this ashram were very disciplined. They all used to do their own work and they always followed Gandhiji, who himself used to do all his work. So the toilets were very different in those days. There used to be holes like this in which the baskets were kept. People sat on the holes and later on the baskets had to be lifted up by the hand and emptied. So everyone had to do this themselves and everyone used to do this in the ashram, right? Even Gandhiji himself did it. So whatever guests used to come, even the guests were taught that they have to follow this tradition. So this was not the job of only untouchables, but there were people who used to come to Gandhiji and tell him that this should be done by those particular category of people only. But even Gandhiji disagreed. He said everyone should do their own work themselves. And there are these people who are kind enough, who will just clean the places which we make dirty, right? So these cleaning job is not at all bad, and it should not be given to any particular community, because we are making our places dirty, then we should be the one who should be cleaning it. These people are actually helping her out. Why are they called untouchables? It should not be done so, right? So on the way they were saying that there was a person who had just come out of the drain hole, right? Just like every other people do their work, the postman, the farmer, even he is doing his work. We must respect all the jobs. There is no big or small job. All the jobs should be respected, right? Imagine if this drainage is not cleaned properly, it would start smelling bad and it would make all the diseases causing, right? But these people are helping us out. So we should be happy that people are helping us out in doing these things, right? So even Buzz and Raja says they are smarter. Even Buzz and these Raja, they are not doing any such thing, right? They are not calling anybody untouchable. So we should not make fun of any people who do such kind of work, and we should respect all types of works, right? So there should not be any particular category of people who are called untouchables, and all the kids decided to get together and explain this concept to their nearby areas, so that there is no community called untouchables and people start doing their work on their own.